gonna be an adventure. We are on our way to Taipei, but there just so happens to be a typhoon today, the day that we decided to take the high-speed rail across the country. We just noticed this storefront with tape on the window. The leaves are blowing like crazy. They've already reduced the schedule for the high-speed rail, so we're actually leaving earlier than we expected so that we can hopefully just get to Taipei before the bulk of the storm hits. We got an Uber really quickly. It was a really smooth ride over here. Now that we're here at the station, it's quite large and clean. The rain held up just long enough for us to get to the Uber and get to the train station. We got our jackets out, we got our backpack covers, all this stuff out, but we didn't need any of it, thank goodness. So they basically said because of the typhoon, all trains are non-reserved, so you can just get on whichever train you want. So we're headed to Taipei. Okay, we made it. That was a smooth ride. We made it in such good time. It was such a lovely ride as well, seeing the mountains and the countryside and that lush Taiwan greenery. It was such a wonderful trip. I'm so happy with that. However, we've arrived and we're not so lucky on this end. It is pouring rain now, but we're almost there. We're about a 5-minute walk from our place, and it's just through this. One great thing about Taiwan, these covered walkways, perfect for the rain.
Okay, so we've arrived at the Airbnb and we're living with people, so we're like a little bit quiet, but this is the room. There's a little luggage rack, mirror, little floor bed situation. We've never actually been in a typhoon before. I've read a lot about what to expect and stuff like that. Everyone is saying, you know, it's not going to be that bad, just a lot of wind, a lot of rain, but watch out for things falling from the skies, basically. Tiles off roofs, signs blowing, that sort of thing. But actually being in it, that was wild. There literally was signs blowing down and crashing onto the pavement on the streets, so there's a couple times we really felt unsafe. But the one main thing people say is to stock up on some food because you're probably going to be in for the night, maybe the next day. Oh boy. We just tried Uber Eats here. The service is suspended from last night and it's indefinite, so we're not actually sure. They're not sure when it's going to be lifted, so let's go get some food.
Yeah, 7-Eleven it is. The 7-Eleven is directly across the street. That's our alleyway there to our home. And this is the 7-Eleven. It looks actually pretty nicely stocked, so I think we're in good hands here. We've been eating these a lot while we've been here in Taiwan. They're really good cold noodle. So we're definitely getting some of those. This brand of fried chicken is really good. We usually get the regular original one. These are Korean fried, but that's all they got left. But these are good.
Bubble tea today.
I saw one open just down the street.
Did you?
Okay, these are so far our favorite chips here in Taiwan. We already have a bag at home, so we're gonna try something different. Maybe this one, same brand. Okay, just to show you a couple examples of how dangerous it can be out here. This rock here actually fell from just above our heads, nearly hit us earlier. And then, oh, look at this. Somebody's flower pot or something has fallen from a balcony up here. So yeah, we're gonna end the video for today, and we're just gonna kind of hunker down, enjoy our 7-Eleven snacks for the next day and a half till this wild and crazy storm settles down. So we'll see you when it all clears up. It really wasn't as bad as we thought, but what a difference. Now that the storm is over, there are people everywhere. The area that we're staying in is actually a tourist hotspot. So we're gonna spend the day today walking around this area, but first we're gonna get some lunch.
So we are at a beef noodle spot. I looked high and low, lots of different ratings, and this was rated one of the highest.
We were actually expecting to be eating on the street side, with all these other tables out there, but then he points to the back and he brings us into this tiny little back room here. You know it's a busy bumping spot when they gotta put you in the closet. We ordered 2 small bowls of beef noodle soup, and we are so hungry.
I'm so excited, this looks great.
These chunks of beef look incredible. Look at the size of this. Oh, yours look even better. Look how thick these pieces of beef are. And you can actually see the marbling of the fat in there. I think this is gonna be one of the better ones we've had.
That's why you research.
And on the side here they have all these different toppings you can put on. Some pickled greens, we're all about those. And there are 3 different types of spicy sauces as well.
So I've added in everything that is available because I've seen a few other people do the same. So I'm just gonna try the broth and see what it tastes like. Oh, that is so delicious. It is spicy, it is hearty, it's like a sour kind of a spice. Very, very good. The noodle definitely tastes freshly made. It's got a bit of a chew to it. It's not super soft, but I really like that it has a bit of a chew to it.
Okay, I am just dying to have a bite of this beef. It looks... My mouth is watering just looking at it. Oh my goodness. I just got goosebumps. That is so good. It's like this perfect consistency of chewy from the fat and tender from just the way they cook the beef. Oh my gosh, this flavor is incredible. We're gonna get into this. I'll see you on the street.
Wow, that was delicious. So the one thing I didn't mention in there was I really enjoyed the green onions that were in it. A lot of it fell to the bottom of my bowl, but when I kind of mixed it really thoroughly and I was eating it, oh my gosh, that green onion added such a nice little fragrant green onion, like fresh, crisp taste to it. That whole meal was so good, and I love that you could really pick your sauces and whatnot and make your own concoction. Everybody kind of had their own thing that they were doing. I added all the sauces, little of each, and it was fantastic.
I am alive. That meal made me want to start exploring and walking, and I just feel like I'm so excited to explore Taipei now.
I'm excited for bubble tea.
Well, there's definitely some evidence that this typhoon was pretty strong. Fully uprooted tree. But also the weather is really pleasant here right now. I'm used to it being quite hot here, but it is breezy.
And it's about 24 degrees, which is beautiful and very comfortable for us, but you see a lot of people in hoodies and jackets, so it's kind of funny. We probably stick out even more so, not in jackets and stuff, but oh, I am living right now. This weather's my favorite.
It's like pick out the Canadians in a crowd. They'll be the ones wearing shorts when it's 20 degrees.
Yeah, he's actually wearing shorts.
Yeah. See? So where we're staying right now is literal steps. In fact, we might even be right in the Ximen area. It's a very, very busy tourist area. There's shopping here, there is food options, there are all kinds of things, and most of all there are tons of people. Like, it feels like like a New York Times Square kind of feeling down here. It's very exciting. So one of the main things to do in this area is to check out this walking street here. So it's got these really pretty lights and a whole lot of shopping. And you'll see all kinds of random things on this walk. Well, like this. Not sure what he has to do at this store, but it's a very interesting street to walk down. You can also always count on some kind of show happening here in the middle of the main square here. I've seen all sorts of things from singers and dancers and performances. There always seems to be something going on here.
So I got the rose puer latte. I love rose flavored drinks, and this was one of the recommended drinks here, so I'm trying that.
Yeah, and I got their signature. It's the bubble milk tea with boba and vermicelli, which I've never had before, so that's very interesting. Whoa. I don't know if I love that.
Oh no! Why?
It's like having noodles. It's literally noodles in the drink. The taste is really good. The tea is really good. The boba's good. That noodle vermicelli thing is going to take some getting used to, but it's not bad. It's just...
there comes the stinky tofu.
That's not what I needed right now. But no, the flavor, really good.
Yay. Okay, so let me try mine. I wonder if it's going to taste like stinky tofu now that I can smell it. Ooh, it's a strong one, that one. Beautiful, rosy, lightly delicate tasting milk tea. I got half sweet and John got 70% sweet, and yeah, I really like mine. I didn't get any toppings or anything on it, but I think they forgot the ice because there's no ice in it, and I asked for light ice, but still good.
How cute is this? It's a shaved ice dessert, but they make them into little monsters.
It was really cute. There were two women with a little kid, and they were really trying to convince the kid to try some of that ice cream. Like, they wanted to go there, you could tell, and the kid's just like he didn't want it, but both of them were like so into it that I think they're gonna obviously end up getting it. But it was funny because they thought the kid would really be like interested, but no, the kid wasn't, but they were. So yeah, that was cute.
You know you're in Taiwan when? Now that I've kind of had some time with this vermicelli topping, once I got it out of my head that it is like a noodle and got it more thinking like it's a topping, I actually quite like it. It's got a nice little chew to it. It's a very different kind of experience and texture to what I'm used to. So
maybe I'll try some.
Don't knock it till you try it.
There you go.
Okay, so if you're someone who is really into touristy spots, you're into buying the little souvenirs and the knickknacks, and you're up for, you know, getting the trendiest food things, this is definitely the place for you. There is so much to do, so much to buy, so many cafes, so many restaurants. It is definitely a stimulating environment. There's also a photo booth store, so you can put on all these different props and go back into the photo booth there and get a shot with all your friends.
There's so much going on. We never come out on the weekend to places like this, so we were like, we won't spend much time there, but we just got like pulled in a little bit because of all the energy and buzz here, and I'm like, there's so much. Okay, so as a person who loves bubble tea, obviously Taiwan is the birthplace of bubble tea, and it is a blessing and a curse. Every day I'm like, which one do I pick? Like right down here, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of them go good. Some of them I have already pinned, so I'm like, okay, if we just come down this corridor, that's 3 days worth of bubble teas we can try and enjoy. So
we only have like 12 more days.
That's 12 more bubble teas.
So that's not enough. There's 12 on this street alone.
We'll be back.
And not only are there bubble tea options, but there are very unique restaurant options. like this toilet-themed restaurant here that seems to serve a little bit of everything. And then right on the corner here, you've got a tea top shop, another bubble tea there, and a couple more down there as well. Woo.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is fun.
I looked up this restaurant. It's rated a 4.8. It is Japanese, but that's kind of what we were craving. And turns out Mr. Maps over there, John, behind the camera, found it because I don't know that I would have found it because it's in like a mall plaza thing, but it's downstairs and it's completely Japanese style, like individual seating. You order on a machine individually, and then you wait your turn. But it is busy in here. It is a Saturday night. We never eat out on a Saturday night, but we just decided to do it, and yeah, now we're just waiting for a seat.
Yeah, totally weren't expecting this. Like, look at this area. Just like, I would never have known this was underground here in this area. It's very Japanese style, like just enough seating for a few people.
It's so unassuming. It's so like unexpected, and it's bustling in here. It's so exciting.
It's very Japanese style, so it's one long bar of single bar seats, and we got lucky enough to get this little corner spot here. This is so great. We have a perfect view of the steam and the food being cooked right in front of us. This is going to be so good. Oh yes.
Okay. So I got the pork bibimbap and John got the pork don. So this one was $185, mine was $170. We both got smalls, but I think John's has more pork in it and mine has more like green sprouts and veggies and all of that in it, which is what I love. So ready to get into it.
Okay, that meal was so good. You gotta check them out. But as we're exploring down here, I had to show you this. Like, look how amazing this little basement of food is. There's just a smell of barbecue. The place is actually filled with smoke. There's all these little tiny restaurants with such good food. Like, we're like thinking we gotta come back here a couple more times for dinner because there's so many options. And it just keeps going. Ooh, that's the find of the day, I think.
Wow.
Good job.
Thanks.
So yeah, there's this escalator here that goes down to the basement. It's in the bottom of this plaza here. I'll leave a pin in the description, but I believe it's called the Shinjuku Plaza. That's what I saw outside. But yeah, you would have no idea looking from the street into this that there was this incredible little food court downstairs. I really wanted to just take a couple steps over the next block from our restaurant and show you that this party does not stop when the night comes along. In fact, I'd say it's even crazier.
Stinky tofu is in the air.
Yeah.
You know you're in Taiwan when. This is so nice.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
I like it better at night. It's not as busy, even though it's very busy, but the weather is perfect.
Perfection.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I could walk around here all night.
Yeah. You never know what you're gonna find down here.
Wow, that was an incredible first full day in Taipei. I am so fulfilled already. If you enjoyed our content and want to keep watching and see what we get up to here, please do subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.